I am sure sports. You know me there. I'm coast to coast representing. I mean, I say this is righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get the sports over here from near and far. Boy. Me say I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that me not say it. Know who score, that me not say it. Never know the game play, that me not say it. If me never seen a game, me no know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here so. For the day done, you are gonna love over here so.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crap of players. We are good enough. Remember to like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment. Let me know what your thoughts are.
Trick-Nick Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, Scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
Made up of 18 Jamaican herbs and spices, add delicious, bold flavor to your next grilling experience. Flavoring sauce, a marinade, basting, condiment, or topping. Trick-Nick Jerk Barbecue Sauce.
All right. Good morning and welcome to I Am Sure Sports. This is Mannings, man. And it is Super Friday. Yes, you know how it is. And every Friday, we do something super for you. And this is going to be a super show. We're going to cover some in the first. This is an hour-long show. So you need to get on early because we have our EPL review show coming up, and we have our JPL review and preview show coming up as well. So make sure you jump on, be a part of this stream. It will not be long. All right, we're going to give you some good information. All right, so first and foremost, as usual, we never want to begin and continue or progress in our discussions without stopping and look into the hills from whence cometh our help. Our help comes from the Lord who made the heavens and the earth. He will not suffer our foot to be moved. You know that he keeps Zion and he never slumbers and he never sleeps. Blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the ungodly nor stand in the way of sinners nor sit in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law he meditates day and night. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of waters that bring forth his fruit in his due season. His leaves shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth, he shall prosper in it. People, we need someone greater and bigger than us to help us sustain life and live the best life. I challenge you today to consider this thought. If you always do what you have always done, you will always be who you have always been. Change begins on the inside and it manifests itself on the outside. Change begins with us. So be the change that you want to see. you're becoming what you're thinking. For as a man thinketh, so is he. You change who you are by changing how you think. You change how you think by changing the information that occupies and fill the space between your ears. Then respect, love for the love. Live good with all people at all times. Big up as well to our sponsors, Prestige Finance, lending a helping hand when you need it the most. Call Prestige Finance at 876-884-7390. Located in Linstead, St. Catherine, Jamaica, offering loans of up to 100,000 Jamaican dollars. No processing fee, same day processing, and 0 to 4% interest rate is all that they will charge you. Let them know you heard about them from I Am Sure Sports, and they will make your Christmas lights stay on. You understand me? Also want to say big respect and thanks to Launch Legacy, where they handle risk and seek legacy. For all your personal insurance needs in Canada and the USA, visit Launch Legacy at launchlegacy.com or call or text them at 647-989-0782. Listen, this is a medium that you get 24 hours non-stop promotion of any item at the lowest rates possible. You can advertise your business on I Am Sure Sports, whether it's a service or a product. There is value in advertising here. Reach out on the number on the screen. Minimal fee, great coverage. Imagine you can live in the most remote parts of Jamaica and advertise your product all across the world. TV and radio don't give you that. I Am Sure Sports does. And there is great benefit in it. Again, thanks to all the persons who are on. As usual, I want to thank you for coming on and ask you, once you come on to the platform, please ensure that you hit the like button. If you have not yet subscribed to the platform, please go ahead and subscribe. Share the content also with someone else so that they can come on and be a part of the I Am Sure family and the I Am Sure brand. Do that. Do that right now. Show some love for the channel. Again, it is Super Friday, and so all our loyal and committed subscribers, we ask you to support the platform. You support the platform by giving a super chat, or a super sticker, right? If you're outside of Jamaica, this works for those who live outside of Jamaica. Outside of Jamaica, there is a $sign at the end of the comment section. You click on that $sign and the instructions are very basic. It doesn't work for those who live here in Jamaica, but those outside of Jamaica, there you go. All right. Hey, Demo, watch yourself, Watch yourself. How much advertise you? Call me, Demo. I'll give you a special discount. You understand me? What the channel name? Demo Cricket. Demo Cricket. Big up, Demo. Sarah Holmes, Glenmore versus Stets. And after that, you know who Glenmore plays next? Mannings at Glenmore. Watch it, Sarah Holmes. Yeah, man. That is going to be a big game. So, people, I'm going to go through the fixture list for you for the Dakasta Cup. You understand me? If you remember, a few nights ago, I was doing a show, and there was a fellow on it named Tony. And Tony was basically telling me that what the game was going to be come Saturday, but it don't work out that way. But he did get the call right. All right. So credit to Tony. You understand me? The man who Tony is a state supporter. because Tony have all stats right on him car. So you see those comments, you have to take them in light of him supporting stats. You understand? All him license plate have stats written on it. You understand me? Real stats, man. So big up Tony. Big up all of Western Jamaica. You're lucky. Bless up yourself. Again, Sir Holmes. Big up. Dima. Man, them Zimbabwe beat Pakistan, man. And India mash up Netherlands this morning. Who you picking? Because Australia look good in a demo. Who you picking to win? All right. Now there are some games in the Manning Cup and some games in the DaCosta Cup. But I am going to give you the DaCosta Cup games. All right. Maybe I can show you. Let me just share the screen with you so you can see what's going on in the DaCosta Cup come tomorrow. All right, let me show you the DaCosta Cup fixtures. Where is it now? Let's see if we can find those DaCosta Cup fixtures at about right now. Let's see. Let's go here, and we're gonna bring up for you the DaCosta Cup fixtures. We had gone through the zones already, but yeah, want to tell you what is happening in the DaCosta Cup. All right, where is it? Where do we have it? All right, not here. So let's do it this way then. Let's do it this way. So we're going to go. Some very interesting games will be played tomorrow in the DaCosta Cup, people. Very interesting ties. And we're going to look at them. Look at the zones again. And then, yeah. Then look at the fixtures for tomorrow. All right. So you need to let me know. I can't pick anyone. The rain is my winner. I didn't see the cricket. Oh, listen, I don't know. I need to speak. This is what my cricket host is like West Indies cricket. Inconsistent. My cricket host is like West Indies cricket. Inconsistent. My cricket host is like West Indies cricket. Inconsistent. You understand me? I want him to come on and answer to that, you know. The man is inconsistent, man. I tell you, that's why the people them don't love cricket anymore. Because even the cricket hosts are very inconsistent, man. Right across the Caribbean, they are. Right across. But let's look at the DaCosta Cup games and groups. Christopher writes, Stats and Rossies. A lot of people have been saying that. But here we go. How Manchester look, Christopher? Because I know he's a Manchester man, you know, Christopher, right? All right, so let's do it this way. All right, people. Tell me if you can see it. Let me see if I can set it better. All right. So let's just do it piece by piece. All right. So there you go. So there are 4 groups, and from each group, the top 2 will go through. When the top 2 go through, they will again be split in 2 groups of 4. All right. The 4 top teams from those groups will go to the DaCosta Cup semifinals and the Champions Cup or the President's Cup. The second place teams will all go and play for the Ben Francis Cup. So first place, so when this is finished, the top 2 from each zone will go to 2 groups of 4, where the zone winners move to the semifinals. The 4 zone, 2 groups of 4, where first and second from each group go and play the semifinals of the DaCosta Cup and the Champions Cup, while the third place team, the third place team go and play for the Ben Francis Cup. That's how it is. Hope you got that. All right. So Garvey Massey, Manchester Central, and Cristiano. All right. You'll see that the group games for that the first group game is Garvey Massey going up against Cristiano, and that will be played at Glenmuir High School, and it's a 3 p.m. game. All right. So I am telling you that the fixture arrangement by Issa is crazy to understand, because the round before Garvey Massey played at home. This is a Garvey Massey home game, and they're playing it. Watch this. They're playing it at Glenmuir, though it's a Garvey Massey home game as the number 1 seed. Like this is what I keep saying to people: the whole fixture arrangement because remember, Garvey Massey just played their return game at home. You know, this is a thing needs a lot more transparency. Transparency is important. Manchester have a home game. They'll be playing Central, but the game will be played at Brooks Park. Now, I don't know the state of the Brooks Park field, but I've seen many quarter-final games played at Manchester High School. Why isn't it being played at Manchester High School this time around? Only Issa can answer these questions, right? I need somebody from Manchester to tell me the state of Brooks Park. Brooks Park is one of those fields that teams way back in the days, like Mile Gully used to use when they were in the Premier League. A nice surface. Back in the days, I don't know what it is like. You can stay up on the hillside and look down and see what is happening. Don't know if that has changed. It's a field that I've played on before, right? Dintil and Cornwall College will meet each other at Draxall. This is a Dintil home game, but the game is not being played at Dintil, right? Again, and Dintil is a place where Mannings went to play Charlemont, and Dintil also played on their surface that day. But this game has been moved to Draxall, though it's a Dintil home game, and they're playing at 1. Paul Bogle will play against William Knibb at Draxall as well. So there'll be a double header at Draxall. All right. Now, William Knibb, as we know, they don't have any like it's limited in terms of its access to collect funds at the gate. Limited, because people can stand on the banks high up on the highway and see the game easily at no cost. All right. Then at Fogo Road High, right? So it's kind of funny, right, that Clarendon College, why they didn't play a double header with Garvey Massey and Clarendon College at the same venue? Seeing that one play at 1, well, both of them have 3 o'clock games. So Clarendon will host Rossies High. Frome and Yorkcastle will play at the field that is not conducive for football. That's the new name of it. It's not Landilo Sports Complex. It's a field that is not conducive for football. And on the same field that is not conducive for football, Mannings will host Edwin Allen. Stets will host Glenmuir. So those are the games in this round of 16. The first round of games in the DaCosta Cup. Now, I'm going to go on a limb and I'm going to pick my winners. I am going Garvey Massey 2, Cristiano 0. Central 2, Manchester 1. Dintil 2, Cornwall College 0. Paul Bogle 1, William Knibb 0. Clarendon College 3, Russies 0. From 2, York Castle 1. Mannings 2, Edwin Allen 1. Stets 0, Glenmuir 1. Those are my predictions. Yo, someone gonna beat me, buddy, I know. So me pick them school for lose. Chester average Mannings, not expecting nothing much. Christiania might beat them. Let's see. Bellier beat them 1. Okay, Bellier beat them 1. Okay. Your lucky says that I think Issa did outline certain venues that they're using for this round. Okay. Then he says, Brooks Park is in good condition, but Chester, as I said, I think Brooks Park getting these games because of who runs the park. No, that's my opinion still. Yeah, because these games normally play at Manchester High School. Blessing KS Sports TV every time, man. Yeah. Your lucky says, laugh out low. You have Paul Bogle to beat William Knibb. Yeah, man. I have a lot of William Knibb friends, but me not really like certain things. You understand me? Me not like certain things. Certain things me not like. Certain things me not like. Paul Bogle not winning a match in this run. Tell Alex that. Alex, the man, hold on there. Alex, the man, them say your school now with no game in the round here. Hold on there. Alex, the man, them say your school now with no game in the round here. Hold on, me send Alex this. Hey, you're lucky. I don't want you jump on my score line them and steal my score line. Come up with the old score line, you're lucky. Don't steal my score line them. William Knibb not dropping down 2, man. And then I see him score line. Winning 4-0. Not that Gary must say not winning 4-0 and Clarendon not winning 4. Yeah, from not listen. Teams struggle when they go to Western Jamaica, man. I'm telling you. And money why Issa did throw out Landala Manning, but we did have a kick out against them. Thank God, because Manning school field can be used on a weekend also. Yeah, man, yeah, Jay Smith, man, a money man. Money. We know it's money, but they try to go around it. You understand me? And I'm saying that all people have to do is say, listen, we have to use the venue that help us to generate the most income. Just say that, no man, and don't make it look like we are trying go around the system and go around people like we don't know what go on. We understand the need for money. So let's be honest and say that. Let's be honest and say that, man. That's all we're saying, you know. Let's be honest with the whole thing. You understand me? We need to be honest. Simple as that. All right, let me see a score. Delroy Robinson. I tell him on them, man. Glenmore. Hey, listen. You're lucky. Listen, the only teams that you're lucky think can win are Clarendon teams. You're lucky. You're biased. You're lucky. You're lucky. Here's the thing with me and you know. I can be very objective. But when it comes on to Clarendon team, you lose all objectivity. You believe that if Lennon had gone through, Lennon would win too. Come on, man. Be more objective than that, brother. Be more objective. You can do better than that, man. You can do better. Come on, you're lucky, man. You cannot see how Edwin Allen play this year. And really, I pick Edwin Allen for win. You cannot watch Froome, you're lucky, and say that Froome, I got draw in Western Jamaica. Eh? Oh, you man admit same bias. All right, you lucky. We're going to leave you alone. All right, see some more results. See it? Glenmore 3, Stets 1. From 2, Yarcastle 0, says Delroy Robinson. You mean? Give the West some love. Garvey 3, Central Run. Garvey 3. Garvey 3. Garvey 3-1, Central 2-1, Dintil 4-1, William Nib 1-1 with Paul Bogle, Clarendon 4, Frome run. 4 Frome 3-2, Mannings 2-1. Oh, you mean Christopher Wright? You know the football, you know. Fresh God said Garvey 4. Garvey not beating them by 4, man. Christian have a very good goalkeeper down there. Una now watch the team. Una now watch the team them, you know, brother. Una now watch the team them. Una say hear some result. Central 3-1 over Chester. All right. Rev says, why two big match I go play so near? That's what I'm saying. Why they never play both of the games in Clarendon at the same venue? Why Garvey Massey and Clarendon College playing? Why they never put both of the games at the same venue? That is what I'm asking. And I don't know. I don't know, yeah, sir. All I know is that. Something wrong with easy. All right, we are going to see tomorrow, sir. Garvey not scoring 4 past Christiana, man. Christiana has what Fresh God picking Yarcastle to beat from. That's interesting, Fresh God. Big up the Yarkies. You understand me? All for Yarcastle fans, the boat, you know. I hear that Juicy. I hear that. Where is the Wembley field? I hear that the Wembley field is very good, you know. That's where tell you the name. That's where Veer played their games, and I hear that it's in very good conditions. Oh, there I says a bit strange. Finalists in the Costa Cup, winner of the Ben Francis in the same group. Yeah. Right, because Edwin Allen won the Ben Francis Cup last season for real. Yeah, so why they never play the game at Wembley, Fresh God? Is it difficult for Garvey Massey and Clarendon College to play at that venue? Because Premier League games played there, so I figure that they can collect and generate a lot of income if it is played there. What? Is it a bad venue? I don't know, because it look good when I see it on TV. What say you? So I'm just wondering why one of the games being played at Fogo Road. Why the game is being played at Fogo Road? That is what I want to know. I need a Clarendon man to tell me why. Maybe he cannot manage 2 games. But there are other 1 p.m. games, so it can't be to eliminate 1 p.m. games. There are 1 p.m. games on the schedule, you know. For example, Dintil versus Cornwall College is 1 p.m. That game could have been played at Dintil. Man say, I have seen Mannings and Yarcastle. Just think the hype around them is bigger than what I'm seeing. Kind of the same how me feel people overhype CC2. Yes, CC is good, but I don't like the overhype. Oh, who hyping up Mannings? Nobody not hype up Mannings, man. Nobody not hype up Mannings, man. No, worry yourself. CC will be playing. Which one of the CC? The original CC? Which one of the CC? Glenroy Buckley, which one of the CC you're talking? The original CC? And which is the original CC? Then listen, the man said the whole of the people in my West are hype up Mannings. The people in my West talk about Mannings, them talk about Pitt, them talk about From as well. So the whole of the people in my Clarendon hype up the Clarendon team, them. It's just like every day you come on, when you say Cubans, when you say Clarendon, when you say Glenmuir. Listen, here's what the Clarendon people say. Here's what the Clarendon people say. Here are the 4 semifinalists. Garvey Maceo, Clarendon College, Edwin Allen, right? Those are their semifinalists, Glenmuir. Everybody, most of the Clarendon people pick those teams. You hear me? Those are the teams that they pick to make it to the semifinals. As far as they're concerned, the 4 Clarendon teams are going to be in. Same thing they said last year, and I don't know if people remember. I say most, I say most. I didn't say all. I say most Clarendon people pick. Even the you're lucky just change and add Dintil. Because you see, him have 3 Clarendon team. But you see, look at him pick them people. You see me, I tell you, all things are possible. But it is also possible that you could have From and Mannings in the semifinal. It is also possible that Castle could be in there. It is also possible that no Clarendon team is in there. So anything is possible. Understand me? Who are your semifinalists, Fresh God? Because I believe the 4 semifinalists from last year are going to be the 4 semifinalists this year. Unless they get drawn in a zone by them. Unless you have like Garvey Maceo, say if Garvey Maceo, Dintil, and Mannings end up in one zone in the next round, like me, in one of them not going to be. But I believe if they all end up in different zones, the 4 semifinalists are going to be, unless they could match up are going to be in the quarterfinals. Plus 4 more. So the 4, my 4 teams that are going to be in the next round: Garvey Maceo, Dintil, Clarendon College, and Mannings. Those 4 are going to go through. Who the next 4 will be, I don't know. But those 4 are going through. If you ask me to pick some other team, I would pick From to go with thing there, with Clarendon College. Central to go with Garvey Maceo. And I think that boy, who is better? You're lucky. Glenmuir or Edwin Allen? Who is better? Any one of those 2 teams that are better going through. Edwin Allen or Glenmuir. Who is better? Tell me. People, remember it's also Super Friday. And Super Friday, remember we only have around 25 minutes to close this show before we come back later. And Super Friday, we ask, that you drop a super chat, super sticker to support the channel. We're going to go into the Manning Cup because some of the second round games in the Manning Cup, they are up today. So Glenmore is better. So Glenmore is coming out. So Glenmore and Manning's coming out. There you go. So Glenmore and Manning's coming out. Clarendon and Frome. Dintle and Cornwall. Garvey Maceo and Central. Yeah. CKS Sports TV agree with me. CC, Dintil, Garvey, and Manning's in the semi. I think so. Unless they get drawn in the same group, like I said, in the quarterfinal stages. Yeah. But there are also some very important games in the Manning Cup today. In the Manning Cup today. Right? Very, very important games in the Manning Cup. The tie, let me just give you those games, right? And Ramsey, bless up. Be a blessing. Where have you been? No, man, they may just have be a blessing. Me just have the Chester man, And the Chester man said that Chester is average this season. And this is a man who play for Chester and be a blessing. And he said the Chester team is average this season, so me can't give them a bly. I can't do that. The Chester team, he believes is going to struggle. So, yeah, they probably are going to get knocked out. But good try, Chester. If at first you don't succeed, brush yourself off and try again. All right? So these games are being played at the Stadium East. They start at 1, which is like an hour or so away from now. Charlie Smith High will go up against Campion College. That game is locked at 1-1. If it ends up tied at the end of it, they'll go into extra time and into penalties. All right? The second game, that's today, will be Excelsior versus Haile Selassie High. And Haile Selassie High has a 1-0 lead over Excelsior going into this tie, right? I think that of these two games, the one you want to pay particular attention to, if you can watch it, watch it. Charlie Smith versus Campion College. That's going to be what you call a ding-dong battle. Right? Two good teams. And I figure that the coach at Campion probably have worked with some of these Arnett Garden players, Charlie Smith players, because he coaches at Arnett Gardens, where a lot of these Arnett Garden players may have passed through in the last couple of seasons. So those are today's game. Very, very, very interesting games. Right? Excelsior in a spot of bother because a lot has been done. And again, Xavier Gilbert, his coaching acumens are being put to the test again. Put to the test again. Remember last year they got through because teams lost points. And they have kept that squad together. Major investment from their past student. And the Ali Cup group fix the surface. Lots of stuff. You talk about a team that past students have invested in this Excelsior school. So a lot is expected of them this season. They go into this game against Haile Selassie, a team that has been doing well under the radar. Good talent at Haile Selassie. They play some very good football, very good touch football. I hope you get a chance to watch them, because I think because of the limited games that come on television. But I'm telling you, people, all my friends from Excelsior, Ryan, LFC, big up yourself. Samba, Chris Bailey, all of the Excelsior man them. Fabian, all of the Excelsior man them. Listen, my friends, this is it. Light a candle, sing a song, and find your way back home. Gone with the wind, Excelsior. You're whoosh out of here. Selassie, taking this one. Man is man going with Haile Selassie. All right. Charlie Smith versus Campion College. I don't know who to pick. You watch out now. You see it, people? See Excelsior, man. Euroscience says, stop it. Why? Excelsior to the... You want to say Excelsior to the world. No, but you don't want to. You watch the first game? Did you watch the first game, Euro? You watch the first game, Excelsior versus Haile Selassie. You think Excelsior can come back against this team? Excelsior has been struggling this season, Euro, you watch them? I don't know. I just think, like, in terms of the organization of the team, they struggled. They have been struggling in terms of the play through the different phases. They struggle through playing the ball through the different phases. Like the transition through the phases is very difficult. Like I can't identify like what they're trying to accomplish in terms of their play. And that is where I think they have a good goalkeeper, because that is part of what helped them in that first leg. But they're going to have a tough battle against this Haile Selassie team. And like I said, if I were a betting man, I am going with Haile Selassie. The second game, I would not bet on it. Because Campion probably, their XG, they call it, expected goals, chances created, they create a lot of chances. And thanks for the super stickers. Here you go. Big up. People, come on. This is the first super sticker for the day on Super Friday. Big up Ural Sayas. So if I say Excelsior to the world, you know how it goes. Editor-in-Chief, bless up. I don't know. I just don't know. I think Excelsior have some players, but I don't know. I don't want to knock Coach Xavier Gilbert too hard, but I think he's a better coach dealing with females. That is my thought. Big up Coach Karumi Uwe, along with his Tivoli team. Normally, bless up yourself. Right? So, the Campion game, Campion versus Charlie Smith, I like both teams. So, I don't know. Man is what Yarcastle are going with under 16 and 4. I say 22 and 17 nil. All right, so PPS, Yarcastle, remember, Yarcastle have all of them look a baller there where they are Mount Pleasant. Remember at Mount Pleasant Academy, they do school, but them play ball 24/7. Like, I think if this continues at Yarcastle, they're going to be a dominant. I don't know what Issa going to do, because me certainly say Issa going to make some rule. People, me guarantee you say Yarcastle will not be able to use so many of the pillars from Mount Pleasant next season. Issa are going to make some rule, because Issa know that all people are going to do, get all of the players, start an academy and say it's a full-time school, and then move them and let them play for the extension. And Issa going to stop that. But if Issa comes up with no rules in a few years, if these players stay, because a lot of the Castle player can play again next season and the following season. Problem. Because they are young, you know, and they can keep getting players. And Fresh God, what I'll say to you is a lot of the teams have their under 14 and under 16 players in their Da Costa Cup team. Because like Mannings who won under 14 last year, a lot of they lost their first game because some of their players are in the Da Costa Cup squad. They have starters from their under 14 team in their Da Costa Cup squad, starting games as well. So I think when as team get out of the Da Costa Cup, you may see them looking better. But yeah, so the games now in the Manning Cup, so I gave you the Friday games, I gave you the 2 games on Friday. Let me give you the games on Saturday in the Manning Cup. The Saturday games, so there are 2 games at the same venue, the Stadium East, and these games are going to be, these 2 games are going to be live on Sportsmax. The Saturday games. Stats will go up against St. Diego. All right. Stats leading that one, 2-1. And so St. Diego with the Guyanese and the other Caribbean nationals are gone. Big up St. Diego. Good try. See you next year. Home sweet home. Like the shade for the lamp we used to use back in the days. Respect. Good competition. But the Spanish Town road-based Stats, team that has been led by Philip Williams so many years, they're not losing this, having a 2-1 lead. So, ta-da! And whoosh! San Diego, you're out of here! And then the final game on the Saturday will be KC, the North Street Giants versus Jose Marti. People, everybody who watched the game said that KC lost the game and Jose Marti were robbed. Lots of people have said that. It's a big topic of discussion out there. This is because Jose Marti scored a goal that was ruled offside, that was clearly onside. But officials are humans and they make mistakes. Needless to say, even if Jose Marti had a 1-0 lead, I am picking KC to win. And they are not going to score any less than 3 goals. You hear that? KC will win and KC not scoring less than 3 goals in this game. No, man, they're going to come up with the rules. Because when they realize that every single player at York Castle will be back, and they see what they do in under 16 and under 14, I am telling you, a rule is going to come up. Especially because of what the Phoenix players are doing at Mona. I am telling you, they are going to make, Issa is going to come up with some, remember people, I'm telling you why I know they're going to make some rules. You remember JC have players from the Caribbean up there that can't play, you know. Issa found a way to make it not happen. Hey, listen. Issa is needed, you know. But when Issa wants to establish something, you know, there's nobody who can stop them, you know. Issa does what they, if Issa say, listen, this can't happen next week, it can't happen, you know. I saw Issa run things, you know. Issa the consult, you know. Issa consult themselves. And when them say it, Allah. Oh no, principal operate, man. Check it, man. Oh no, go school, man. Yeah, man, definitely. I think Casey, even if Jose Marte got that goal, I think Casey will come through. I hear that Jose Marte played some very good football, but I think at the Stadium East, with all of those Casey fans and drums and all of that, TV game, you know, Whisper himself know that a lot of burden and pressure is on him to perform. They are going to come through. But yeah. Yeah, there's a fresh guy, them talk to themselves. Yeah. Oh, it's me, myself, and my shadow. That's where each have its communication at the highest level. Hey, right now, it's more powerful than JFF. No make them tell you none. If JFF try to stop anything, Issa say no mad. This is what we are going to do, and JFF must comply. It's a powerful man. You understand me? Issa can get crowd in a stadium during COVID, you know, man. It's a powerful. I'm telling you, when anything, if tomorrow Issa says everybody can play. And if Issa decides, say, you as a player can't play, then make a rule that stop you from playing. Hey, you're lucky. This is the thing, you know. Like, a lot of the schools don't get no TV game, you know. How many TV game Clarendon College get? Like Garvey must say, how much TV games they get? How much TV game Mannings get? These are the teams that were up there last season, you know. In the Dacosta Cup team, them get treated. I can't even tell when last I see one of the team, them out St. Thomas and them place there, Portland. Them team, they not get no game, brother. I'm telling you. Listen, KC Coach Watson, your son is a good baller, you know. You understand me? They are Cavaliers. Good baller. But here's the thing, you know. Why Whisper, being the best finisher, must always play wide and try to cut in? You can't let him play centrally off the shoulders of the defenders. He has enough power and guile to take those balls and turn and kick after the left or right. Or the forward play it into him and him play it back. And then as you begin to lead, you can start bringing wide and pull players from the outside. Because even if he starts inside and he goes outside, he's going to pull a player with him. Why always have him on the flank, where he can be double teamed by a midfielder? Play him in the play him centrally. How they going to double team him centrally? Why me keep telling you them thing here, man? Play the youth centrally. And you can all punt the ball from diagonally into him. He's taller than most of these guys. He's good aerially. Yeah. Gunners boss up and running. Bless up Gunners boss. One of the subscribers always showing love and support for the channel now. Big up in the Gunners boss every time. Man from Porous, Manchester. Yeah. Yeah, fresh God. No, man is not getting a TV game, man. Yeah, them not rate man in the man and throw man them school. Them not give them school no game, man. Not even radio game, them not give we now. So them treat man in, you know. People them not love Western football, man. People them not love Western football, you know. Say. Wait, what do you mean by say? Say. Gunners boss, me not understand what you say. Big up Keedan, 99 cents. Appreciate it. Every mickle make a muckle. Keedan, bless up yourself. There you go, people. Second super chat for the day. If this is blue, tell me that you're a Mannings man, you know. You must support a team in blue, or JC. Because that look like the Mannings blue, you know. Which blue you support, Keedan? No, none of the Western, none of the teams in Westmoreland get TV game. None of them. The TV thing is very selective, man. Remember I said Sportsmax, a Sportsmax, them can't really go Western Jamaica, you know. You know, them have to stop a Senton. Them can't pass Senton. Anything past Senton can't come on. I'm telling you. The network not pick up so far. Maybe enough people at Western Jamaica don't have Sportsmax, so it don't make no sense them go down there. I don't know why, but the Western teams get no TV game. You understand me? Mm-hmm. Yeah, people, remember, again, it is Super Friday. So on Super Fridays, we say, come on, show some love and support for the channel by giving a super chat. Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Tell me, Fresh God, the people, them 32 likes, you know how much views we have? No, 21 likes with so many views. Come on, man. We should have at least have 50 views based on the amount of persons who have watched the video. Let's do better. Come on. So if you have not yet, please go ahead. Hit the like button. All right. Yeah. Like the teams in the East, I can't ever watching in the last 4 years seeing Seaford, Happy Grove, Titchfield, Paul. I've never seen any of those teams get a TV game. Taki, St. Mary's. I mean, I see them team that get TV games. Yes, Discovery Bay, you know, Discovery Bay is one of those new, what them call one of the new STEM high school. Right? So they're just building out their program. No, man. Hey, you're lucky. Here's where I disagree with you. You see, when a youth know that he might go be on TV, it up him level. When a youth know that he's going to come on TV, that game is going to be broadcast, him mother will go watch him, him girl will go watch him, him friends them will go watch him, people are foreign will go see him, and everybody will say, yo, start call and say, yo, you know, see our game will come on TV. The youth them got to go perform, man. Come on, man. Them go out, they got perform. So we have to open up the market and get some of these schools in. Or ISA can do something, because there are people out there who would love to broadcast the games of these schools, because ISA not broadcast them. But ISA will tell you that you can't do that. Like, they should give some other people the rights. Like, suppose somebody at Titchfield can put the game on something where people put the youth on TV, man. Understand me? I think so, because I think it will enhance their play and their performance. Hey, Brian, we're talking about earlier, because Demo keep asking, Manins, where's the cricket show? Me tell the man said the cricket host is just as inconsistent as West Indies cricket, brother. Man, there this week and then next week you don't hear from him. Money business. Listen. No, you're lucky, man. It's a different thing when I'm on. Listen, the truth is, according to the ISA rules, because several schools wanted to broadcast the games, like on their Facebook and those things. They were told by ISA not to. I know some people do it on Instagram Live and those things, right? But a lot of those things are, in other words, based on what ISA and the rights holders said, they can sue those people. So anybody you see have those things, at any point they can be sued for doing it. But I believe that when a youth knows that he's going to be on TV, it does something to him so he can play better and do better. Brother, you protest West Indies, you did expect, what? People, only what did they expect? What did they expect West Indies to do, man? Them man, I can't. I keep on telling you this. One of the people, let me just digress into some West Indies cricket. Until these youths stop playing all farmer cricket and take some time to learn how to play spin bowling, we will never see the rise of West Indies cricket. And I tell you that from players like Brian Lara, Shivnara, and Shanja Paul. Stop playing for West Indies. Not one West Indian has ever been able to dominate spin bowling. Man, I have the flu higher. Sick out, bossy. See, you could have tell me that, man. The JPL show is going to be later. Yeah, we're having a JPL show. We're going to have a player on today. All right. More non-traditional schools are getting TV games in the recent times, to be honest. The traditional teams that have done well in the past are barely getting their matches televised, and I'm seeing other schools. All right. A lot of times when you see what you call the non-traditional schools, they are playing against a traditional schools. Or there's a double header. I'm telling you. Because if you understand how the TV thing works, when they set up at this venue, they can't be at the next venue. Yeah, you have some burning ears for the JPL show. All right. We're going to deal with the JPL show, man. Think around 3:30 or so, we start the JPL show. So make sure you're on. But people, listen, hit the like button because we soon end the show. We did promise you that it won't be long. You understand me? Remember to drop a super chat, a super sticker to support I Am Sure Sports. All right. Can they really sue them? Need to check the lawyers about this. Well, because they actually issued a statement that no one is allowed to. Because I know schools who wrote to them and asked them if they could, and they did not give them permission to. So like a lot of schools last season were broadcasting the games on their Facebook Live, and they were told this year that they cannot do that. So if they want to, because they have that statement and they made it public, they can. I don't know that they will. Right? I don't know that they can. I don't know that they will. But I believe Well, I don't know that they can. I don't know that they will. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, because the man say him have flu and him have burning issues. Why are burning your chest? What's the reason behind that? Why is it not allowing people to video? I think they felt like I don't know. I don't know. I felt like last season the rights holder may have lost revenue because other people were putting out information before them. It's just like the JPL game, You can't show the JPL game, Well, you can, but you can be in problems for it. Because you have to get permission from the Jamaica Premier, Jamaica Professional Football Limited. If they don't give you permission, you cannot do it. You want to link up the fire department, you have some burning issues. All right, boss. Let me call the fire. Let me call him right now, because I don't want you to where they burn up with this flare we have in us. Yeah, all right, boss. People, you hear that? You have to check in the JPL show. There are some burning issues coming up on our JPL show. And we're going to have a JPL baller in the house as well. It's going to be a good one. When I hear burning issue, we know that there will be Pasa and Bangarang. Yeah. What is one? I see vloggers posting Manning Cup games, my boss. Me watch Manning Cup games regular. No, I'm not telling them that they can't, but I know that unless they got that letter where Issa told them to, Issa can. Let me tell you again, I know schools who wrote to them and asked them for permission and they did not give it. I am telling you that they can go even to the YouTube people them and put those people under pressure because they made a public statement about it. No, I am also saying that it is possible that these persons doing it, they have written communication, because I know schools who did ask and did not get permission. But at the end of the year, remember, it's not like Issa can go around and stop everybody, You can still do it because they can't police every venue. They can't police every venue. But do you have permission to do it? Issa just need to partner with persons, as they'll never be able to bring all the games in boss. Absolutely, I agree with that. It's about money still. You understand me? If you give everybody, how does Issa make money? So what they need to do is to charge the people who want to do it. Maybe that can work. I ain't paying to do it. Not me. Not me. So, yes, there's some good games on today. Some good games on tomorrow in the Manning and the Costa Cup. Still at 29 likes. We need to get it to 50 before we close the stream. Right? Like I said, if you don't know what it is Super Friday, and on Super Friday we give super stickers and super chat in support of the channel. Yeah, man. Some good games are on tomorrow. Let me give you the games again in the Da Costa Cup. You'll see Garvey Maceo versus Christiana. That game is at Glenmuir at 3. Manchester High will play Central High at Brooks Park at 3. Dintil plays Cornwall College at 1 at Draxall. William Nib plays Paul Bogle at 3 at Draxall. I don't know how William Nibba get evening late game, over Dintil. You understand me beating semi-finalists. But who am I to question the Dan Dadas of football, schoolboy football, Issa? Clarendon College versus Rossies at Fogo Road High at 3. Frome plays York Castle at the Landila Sports Complex at 1. Mannings take on Edwin Allen at Landila Sports Complex at 3. And Stets plays Glenmuir High at Stets at 3. All right. In the Manning Cup at the Stadium East today at 1, you will see Charlie Smith up against Campion College. And the second game, you'll see Haile Selassie High going up against Excelsior. Right? So that's your Manning and the Costa Cup update and show. You will need to meet me at around 3:30 today. We'll get in some burning matters of discussion from our inconsistent cricket host. That's at 3:30 this afternoon. Yeah? All right. So anything else, people, you want to get out? Remember, Jamaica plays Paraguay. Yes, at the Catherine Hall Sports Complex on the 10th of November. Go out and support the Reggae Girls. On the 13th, they play at the National Stadium against the same opponent. Strong team, new players coming in. The Reggae Boys will also be playing Cameroon in Cameroon. Team is being put together. You will get the squad from I Am Sure Sports at a date to be announced. We must not call the worst Indies. All right, sorry. Listen, the man is not like West Indies, yeah, sir. You must be mad. Big up. BM. Hey, you know that your name should be Walker and you'd be BMW. Yeah, man. My name Dre Any Weather. Yeah, man, Reggae Girl squad out and stunting. Yeah. Large contingent of players, so you know that's good. Love to see some of the names that they have called in. They have added a few players to that as well. Bless up Triple E. Yeah, we are about to close out the show, people. Like I said, we have a couple of runs to make, you know. Yeah, we have a couple of runs to make, and then we'll be back here at 3:30 with our JPL preview review show, and then at 5:30 we will have, watch this, we will have our EPL preview review show. Yeah, man, Reggae Girls, they have some good players. You understand me? The squad is very, very strong. Very, very deep and strong squad. I know that Bonnie Shaw is not in the squad, but I mean, I love the players that they have called up. Rebecca Spencer is there. Sydney Schneider. Leah Brooks is also there that she kept in the under-20 tournament. Alison Swaby, Chantel Swaby, Kania Plummer is back. Satara Murray is there. Denisha Blackwood is there. All right. Sibian Wilson comes into the squad. Vian Sampson is also there. Drew Spence, Chinalu Asher, Havana Salone. New player, Shania Hales. This is a surprise. The little youngster, Chanel Buckley, is in the squad. Ay, Jesus help me. Jamaica football, you know. Zoe Matthews. I find it so amazing, right? Who was the best? Who was the best? People, listen to me. Let me ask you a question. You remember the under 20? You remember the under 20 tournament, the female under 20 tournament? Who were some of the better players in that Jamaica team? But let me continue. Zoe Matthews making her return. Rachel Jones, new call up. Trudy Carter, Tierney Wilshire. Khadija Shaw is there. Shania Matthews is there. Jody Brown is there. Paige Bailey Gale is there. Tiffany Cameron is back. Kayla McCoy is back. Well, not back. Atlanta Primus is back. Right? Listen, Shania, anyways, me not like, but Chanel Buckley struggled at the under 17 tournament. Struggled. Look below ordinary. Couldn't manage the under 17 tournament. The under 17 tournament. And she gets called up. Sometimes I wonder about Jamaica football, but big up to Coach Hugh Menzies. Listen, one of the best players was the forward named Simpson. The forward named Simpson. Is there a name? She was one of the better players. Even Said is left out. Maybe she's, I don't know, but I must say that I am very, very surprised. I am very, very surprised. Right, Coach Lauren Donaldson. I am very, very surprised that Chanel Buckley is in the squad. Very surprised. Given what I saw in the under 17. But I don't know football that much, you understand me? I don't know football that much. But like, you know, yeah, but maybe Buckley has something that I don't know. I don't know. You understand me? Yeah. So we'll see still. But big up the Reggae Girls. I'm going to be there watching the game. You understand me? I don't really like talk about the Reggae Girl football because, you know, people say you mustn't criticize, you mustn't say anything about them. You must just shut up and watch. But it's a very interesting team. Expecting the best. They're in a very tough zone. I hope some of these new players can gel and come in. I think we have yeah, man. There you go. Me just say, you know, me just a small time vlog of that bad mind coaches and players. Yeah. Oh, you know, that me I say that's a bit not say nothing else about, but I don't know how Buckley makes this team, and Buckley struggled at the. Listen, I don't know if anybody watched the under 17 tournament that we played. How not so pleasant the team looked. In fact, the captain, the younger, she played in the under 22. She came down to the under 17. She was also good. She has a very long name. Simpson was also good. Mitchell was also good. These players stood out in the under 20 over Buckley. What's the name of the forward? What's the name of the forward, man? Her name is Simpson, man. Very good. Let me give you some of the names. But remember that, me just a look small time. I mean, I really know nothing about football. You understand me? Peyton McNamara, right? Though she was out injured, right? Anyways, let me give you some of the names that I thought were up there in terms of their performance. And let me say, I mean, just a small time, man. All right. Her name is Cameron Simmons. Cameron Simmons was big, man. Big, one of the better ballers out there. Mia Mitchell as well. I'm telling you. Even the captain that played CDM, good baller. But I don't know, let me say, man, is just a small time. Yeah. But maybe she has improved and worked on some stuff, and she's going to, show up some things. Wish the youngster all the best, though. Yeah, I wish the youngster all the best. Hope to see her perform well. I think she has a lot of potential, but given what I saw from the under-17 tournament, I think she needs some more time. And this could mean that they're trying to, get her the opportunity to get into college or something like that. I don't know, but let's wait and see. Yeah, man. But big up Coach Lan Donaldson and the rest of the coaching staff out there. You understand me? I listen. All right, you said that she did well. Listen, I watched that under 20 and the under 17 in particular. The young is a left back who got injured. I think did well. And this long hair girl, what's her name, man? She was the captain. She was the, what's her name? Oh my Lord. Oh geez, what's her name, man? She was one of the young ones in that under 20 team, and she also played in the under 17 team. I think it's Zoe is her name. Maybe it's Zoe, I don't know. Oh geez. Oh Lord, I'm going to find her name for you. But she was a captain. I'm sure that she was a captain for the under 17. Good looking young baller. She did well. Maya Raghunandan. Maya Raghunandan is her name. Yeah. So let me say it again. Buckley played under 17 and under 20. In the under 20 team, right? She wasn't the best player. In the under 17, the best player was Maya Raghunandanan. That's who the best player was. Maybe they don't need players in that position. But even the young lady who captained the under 17, she played in CDM in the under 20 tournament with Mia Mitchell. Did well. Mia Mitchell. Cameron Simmons was a standout. But maybe they don't need a striker. But I just think Buckley never did well at the under 17. And she's still young. But maybe the experience will help her. So let's watch and see. But I think there are other players. Maybe they're injured. You don't know why certain players are not called. But that's just my thought. But I have my own thinking as to why some of these things happen. And, but let it be. But I am Manning's man. This has been I Am Sure Sports. Listen, I want to thank all of you for all the persons who hit the like button. For those of you who subscribe. For those of you who you have shared the content. Really appreciate it on this Super Friday. For the super stickers and the super chat. Really appreciate it. You understand me? You keep us going. You keep us motivated. Join us again at 3:30 for our JPL preview and review show. I am Manning's man, and at this point, we say that we are over, and we are OUT. Out of here.
Boom, check it out. I don't know it's Jason. I'm a represent for I Am Sure Sports. For the latest news and updates, check out I Am Sure Sports. Make sure you go to the YouTube channel, subscribe, and share. Jason representing I Am Sure. I Am Sure Sports.